think basketball has weakened and kind of lost a lot of his competitive drive. I'll say, and it's partly due to the grassroots movements of the professional, the professional way that the NBA players and the NBA ownership and the NBA itself is ran. Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dogging on their talent, not knocking on their abilities, because those players do things I can never do. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to that, salute for sure. But I feel as if the competitive drive is lost. I'm gonna use this for example. You got players like Stephen Curry and Kyrie Irving, who in my mind, like a boxing match, they should be at each other. Oh, I got the best handle. Oh, you known as the premier guard? I'm coming for you. I'm at you. I'm at your life. You understand what I'm saying? But they more so like high five each other. It's cool. It's cool. Like, I got people that I'm good with, that after we hoop. But you better believe, like, one of my best guys, man, Anthony Fisher. You better believe, like, he's one of my best friends, period. But when we play, I ain't letting off. And guess what? He's not letting off of me at all. And we're playing the game in a sense the way it should be played. And I think basketball purists really understand that. You know what I'm saying? I really think basketball purists can really grasp that concept. It's just the new modern age and era. Generations look to differentiate themselves from the generations before so much. It's like our generation for 10, 15 years, we were into the baggy clothes, the bigger clothes. The generation now are into the smaller clothes. In our generation, they wouldn't survive it. They'd be called like girl, or the term sissy, or stuff like that. You get bullying like wasn't no thing. Like, bullies? Are you kidding me? You see me outside. That's how we handle our bullies. It's like, all right, you bully me, we just gonna have to fight. We gonna have to get it in. I'm scared, but I would rather get in the fight, full flag, get beat down, than to just be scared. That's one thing. And to be a punk was the ultimate discredited. I said it wrong, but it was the ultimate poor credit. You know what I'm saying? It was the most derogatory terminology that you can have attached to you next to snitching. And now it's like socially, both of them are like thumbs up. They call it trolling now. It's like trolls. It's like, fakers, the biggest fakers in the world. You know what I'm saying? The biggest fake. I'm gonna use this example, and I know, name drop or whatever, but Tekashi, the rapper dude, like, the world like thumbs up this dude. Like, yo, you was just crippin', sleepwalking, and you blooded and thugging, and they saying these people is okay. Like, yo, this, But that's the differentiation I'm talking about within the generations. It's weird, and it feels like basketball. You can't. Everybody want to jump on the same team, and I got a problem with that. Put me on the sorry team. Put me on the bummy team, so I can go at these 7 so-called great players. And that's my personal knock. As far as basketball is weak today. You know what I'm saying? KD, one of the greatest players right now in this era of basketball, joined, one of the greatest dynasty type teams. After having a 3-1 lead, you couldn't really, just to win a ring or two is like an easy thing. And don't get me wrong, it was other players that joined LeBron James so they can at least get there, if not win a ring. That would just give it all up. And brother, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. That's why I like Dame Lillard. I like where his mindset is at. He'd rather stay and not win a ring possibly and ride it out rather than to ring chase. You know what I'm saying? So I personally have a problem. I take issue with that. You know, not saying my generation is the best. You know, I wish I could have seen the Dr. J generation and all that before me. Now that I've gotten older, I got more basketball under my belt. I have more of an opinion, I think. And then playing ball on different sides of the coin, having different sides of the coin, observations of the game, being a head coach at the varsity level before, being on AAU teams, being a head coach at an AAU program at one point, being on a postgraduate program at one point, assistant coach with that, having my own business, of course, Project Soulballa, and playing professionally, you know, through streetball and entertainment, officiating. I have a lot of different coins of the sport. You know, I haven't GM'd anything just yet, but who knows? God knows, that might be on the way. But that's just, you know, my personal outlook of it. And just seeing, coming from an era where guys really compete, and then seeing the differentiation of where guys more so befriend each other and you know what I'm saying, and they're not really at each other's neck. And you know, one moment y'all got friction, and then the very next moment y'all linking up together to try to conquer everything. You know, it's like, you know, the stronger looking to conquer the weak. But you know, they use that animal kingdom mentality. It's like, here I am, the biggest lion, and I'm going after the weakest buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Why not go after one-on-one? Why not go after the bull? Because you already know, Mr. Lion, king of the jungle, you're going to get dethroned real quick. It's going to be real embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? The alpha male is out the door. So what happens is the strong prey on the weak, and the strong don't prey on the other strong now. That's just my outlook of what goes on.